Alright, today we're playing Loomian Legacy. We've got more stuff to do here. We're not done. There you are. You ready? Ready. Alright. I can't believe it has to come to this. Remember, this is a very delicate situation. You could share with you. What? That looks like a heart. Soul heart. It's even more magnificent than what I had imagined. Wish my grandfather was still here to see this. Sir, this is absolutely astounding. The energy coming from the soul heart is unlike anything I've ever recorded. Don't even know what to make of these readings. I can't wait to get this back to the lab. Sir, if we look up, it appears that soul heart is connected to the crystals in the ceiling. Soul stream. Legends say that the soul heart created a network of soul crystals that stretch throughout the entire world, and is what gave the planet life. So this is the root source of all the soul crystals that grow throughout the entire world. Fascinating. Stop this at once, Vanta! So you made it past my guards. This time I needed the most. The one time I needed the most. How annoying. Vanta, can we please just talk about this? What is there to talk about? The next step for humanity is waiting right in front of our eyes. Tampering with the soul heart could have incredibly disastrous consequences. Are you not curious about what happened to this city after its people rebuilt it? There's a gap in humanity's history that leaves a lot of unanswered questions. So I'll admit that I am curious about how this great city ended up at the bottom of the ocean. However, if the stories of the soul heart are to be believed, then the power it possesses is that of creation, not destruction. Do not believe the terrible fate of this ancient civilization was wrought by the soul heart. Even so, power like that should not be wielded by a single person with such reckless ambition. My reckless ambition is what has led me to my life's many great accomplishments. Besides, I promised my father that I would never give up on my ambitions, not like he did. Until their resolve is strong, Vanta. But I can't stand by and let you tamper with the soul heart. Enough of this. You pests are going to continue to delay me, then I have no choice but to put an end to this myself. We'll see whose resolve is stronger in a final battle between you and me. I was afraid it would come to this. Just do your very best. That's all I could ask of you. You'll do great. Time to put an end to your tiring disruptions once and for all. Versus Dr. Bender of Vanta. He sent out Tyrex. Primal Slash. Bye-bye, Tyrex. Nope. Actually, yeah, I will. He was T-posing! Fidget... She was T-posing! Fidget was T-posing! Oh my god. Not the smartest move, Vanta. Phantom Slash is good. Cosmeor? Isn't that like an event, Loomian? I can't wait for that event to come back. I mean, I'm more excited for Halloween and Sweet Retreat to come back because I want those guys. So long, Protagon. So long, Protagon. Wait, what? He has another? Oh, shoot. Hopefully it can't soul burst. It's my final chance. Tase is ultra effective. Oh god! That's a lot of damage! Nice! Bye-bye, Stratosaur. No, this can't be happening. Can't keep letting you get in the way of my destiny. First, you interfere with my plans to create an army of Loomians that can bring order to society. Now you get in my way as I discover the potential to evolve humanity. Who are you, anyway? To have the audacity to interfere with my destiny not once but twice. Star, Jake, and the others may be young, but their interests for humanity are far more calculated than yours. You might say it is their destiny to stop you from fulfilling yours. But why? Why can't I surmount this one small challenge? I'm revered for my many accomplishments. You puny nobody should have no say in what I do. You have no right interfering with me and my path to glory. Vanta, you are so obsessed with this idea of building a new world for humanity that you have not considered the consequences your actions will have. Placing the power to make changes to humanity into the hands of a single man is unethical. People should come together to make the changes we need in society. If you feel that there are changes to be made, you should unify people as part of their choice to make a difference. You're wrong. People are weak and lazy. I thought my inventions would help to change that. I thought I could help with those who couldn't help themselves, but I've done nothing but enable people to be even lazier and even more dependent on technology. I have to fix what I and others have contributed to the decay of the society. Vanta, what about your prosthetic gear that has greatly improved the lives of the physically impaired? Your obsession with your ideal society has blinded you from seeing the good you've done. It doesn't matter to me anymore. Right now, the only thing that matters is me taking the soul heart and shaping the perfect future. Look, over there! We made it! What did we miss? Why, is that the soul heart? Wow, it's so big and bright. Took care of all the guards. How is everything down here? Everything is just fine. Dr. Vanna was just defeated in a battle against Star and just about to stand down. That's wonderful. Good job, Star. You saved the soul heart. Right on. You're incredible. What would we do without you? Nice work. I knew we could count on you. Starla, was that you, Starla? That was scary. What just happened? Wait. It can't be. Was that... Starla, what are you doing? Can't see anything. I know you probably can't either. What was that? Mabel, do you know what's going on? I have no idea. Starla has never made any noise before. Soul Burst! Did you see that? The Soul Heart just did something to Stratosaur. Could it be? Did the Soul Heart just react to Starla's cry? What is that thing? How did it get down here? It must have been hiding in the water this whole time. Does that thing live down here? The room was sealed off until just recently. Had to have already been down here. Perhaps hibernating at the bottom of this pool. I bet Starla's screams alerted it. In any case, it doesn't look too happy. Do you think it's going to attack us? It looks a little confused. I'm sorry, everyone stay calm. I think I've got it figured out. As I recall one of the ancient murals I discovered in the rains of the sea, fixed the creation of a creature that was appointed a very important role. This creature bears a great resemblance to the image from the mural. If my theory is correct, this may be that creature or at least one of its kin. What was this special role it was given? It was charged with eliminating anything that threatened the safety of the soul heart. Oh man, we're so gonna die here. That thing's claws are longer than my arms. Calm yourself, lad. It hasn't attacked yet. It may still be deciding whether we are friend or foe. Well, nothing is going to stop me from leaving here with the soul. Alright, if that makes me its foe, then so be it. I cannot be stopped from fulfilling my destiny. Stress, or you're looking lively again. That thing over there needs to be eliminated for my plan to progress. Take it out! Dakuta! Huh? What's going on? My Loomian watch has never done this before. The soul crystal powering it is connecting with it. Stratosaur somehow. What happens if I interact with it now? Soul Burst! Soul Burst! Witnessing the first ever Soul Burst! Jetwing Stratosaur. Amazing, we are already witnessing just a small portion of the Soul Heart's power. Imagine what we can do if we find a way to harness that power. Stratosaur, take him out! Dakuda, no! Ah, the table is upturned. Even Soul Heart is Dakuda! Happened again. Oh my gosh! Electroblast! Dakuda! I love Dakuda! He's so cool. Overcharged Dakuda. Is he a water electric type? Oh my freaking god, I need this guy. I need this guy on my team. Okay, so looks like I think I'm only gonna keep 2 of my old Loomians on here. Soul Heart chose me to be its master. Why did it grant you its power too? Soul Heart seems to have unlocked a new power for Loomians. It allowed them to take on a new, more powerful form. It also gave them the power to use a strong new attack. However, it seems that this transformation uses a lot of the Loomian's strength and can only last the duration of a battle. So the power that both Loomians displayed after changing forms was incredible. This opens up so many new possibilities if we can just figure out how to better exploit this phenomenon. Enough! You've lost twice now, Dr. Vanta. You're out of moves to play. At this point, you'll be lucky just to leave without the Soul Heart. Sir, he's got a point. As much as I hate to admit, we're out of options. Maybe we should retreat for now and return with... No! I'm not leaving without the Soul Heart. Vanta, don't. Sir, I wouldn't. This power belongs to me and nobody else. With it, I will... He destroyed it. The Soul Heart. What happened? It's gone, and this paint... Something isn't right. Vanta, what have you done? This place is no longer stable. Water from the outside is beginning to flood this chamber. It's not safe here. Sir, we need to go right now. But, Soul Heart, what's happening? I don't feel so good. Sir, just follow me. We need to get you to a doctor immediately. Can you still move on your own? Yes, but the Soul Heart. After we get you looked at, let's go. Okay. Vanta, you can't just leave like this. Got to get out of here too. Let's go. Dakuda! Is it calling me? To me? Dakuda chose me. You chose me. You were a Daku Chrysiculum C. Come on, Star, hurry. Dakuda! No, don't stay behind. Go with us. Dakuda can now be found roaming in the wild. Dakuda, I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you soon, Dakuda. Don't worry about that. Ew, that was close. Yeah, it looks like we made it out of here. So how'd it go? It was a big soul crystal and there was like this huge monster Loomian. We almost died, but then knock it off, Lucas. A lot happened. We'll discuss everything when we get home. Now, everyone take a deep breath and try to relax until we get back. Oh my gosh. Did I actually do it? A few days later, back at the fair estate, reports of especially strong Loomian appearances continue to increase across the area. So it seems like the only one that was affected by the destruction of the soul heart was actually Dr. Vanna, and I'm thinking that's because he's the one that broke it. But breaking it created Soul Burst Loomians. Witnesses are saying that some Loomians can now evolve beyond their previously known potential, changing form and increasing in power. People are beginning to call this new form of evolution Soul Burst. It is believed that changes in the flow of energy throughout the soul dream have caused this to occur, and additionally, multiple tremors have been felt all over the world. Should say this could also be linked to the changes in the soul stream's flow. In other news, Atlantean officials have reported that the colossal Loomian known as Moldeca has stopped circling Atlantean City and is heading toward mainland. And scientists are monitoring its movements and say that it is headed directly for Auroria's ancient battle coliseum. Stay tuned for more information. Oh, Moldeca, I'll miss you, buddy. So they're calling this new Loomian transformation Soul Burst. I wonder how long it will be before everyone is using Soul Burst in Loomian battles. This news about Moldeca leaving Atlantean and heading for land bothers me. I'll need to study its movement to understand what it is doing it. Soul Heart must have been what caused the surge in the Soul Stream and created those odd crystals that allow Loomian Soul Bursts. Dr. Vanta's Stratosaur could only Soul Burst after it received its own crystal, but why did Dr. Vanta and Star need to use the Loomian Watch to trigger the transformation? Loomian Watches are powered by a certain type of soul crystal, right? Maybe the Loomian Watch's crystal is interacting with the Loomian's crystal somehow to activate the transformation. Yes, that must be it. Loomian Watches are capable of doing so many powerful things because of the small soul crystal that powers them. Crystals in the watches must be capable of emitting a pulse similar to the pulse that of the Soul Heart was emitting. Alright, that should do it. Can't thank you enough, Mr. Ferris, for allowing my wife and I to come and retrieve the corrupted stone in person. Oh, think nothing of it. We should be thanking Baxley for keeping it safe from Dr. Vanta's men while we were gone. Speaking of which, what did you end up doing with those poor souls, Baxley? Merely took out the garbage as usual, sir. Thanks to all of you, we now have 4 pieces of the corrupted tablet in our possession. We believe that there should only be about 4 more pieces left. We're halfway done with collecting the pieces of Akuari's tablet. Can't believe there are more of these awful tainted things out there. Hope you can find them all before anyone else falls ill to their corruption. I'm sure we'll have them all back in no time. What worries me now is your story about the Soul Heart. Tell me again what happened out there. You mentioned the Soul Heart was completely shattered after Dr. Vanta tried to remove it. It launched him across the room when it exploded. You should have seen the look on his face. Oh yeah, it's the collision that hurt him. The collision with the ground. That Vanta, he'll pay for what he's done. What do you think will happen now that the Soul Heart is destroyed? You think the natural disasters popping up around the world are a bad sign? Soul Heart has been with us from the very beginning. Now that it is gone, there's no telling what could happen. Mentioned that the Soul Heart surged before it was destroyed, and that was when the Loomians began to Soul Burst. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Mabel, don't you remember those terrible screams that came from Starla? Every time she screamed, the Soul Heart would react somehow. Normally, Starla never makes so much as a peep. Down there, it seemed like Starla was angry. I couldn't figure out what made her so angry, but thinking about it, do you think she was upset with the Soul Heart? She calmed down after the Soul Heart was destroyed. Maybe the Soul Heart was somehow the reason she was upset. How peculiar. I've never actually seen a Loomian like your Starla before. And as a Loomian professor, I've seen many Loomian species. It must be very rare. Where did you come across her? We ran into some guy at a pier on Route 8. He asked me to take care of her. Starla instantly took a liking to Mabel when we first met her. She hasn't left Mabel's side since then. A total stranger gave you a rare Loomian to look after. That is certainly odd. If Starla does anything strange like that again, could you please let me know? I would like to know more about this Loomian. Yes, I can do that. Thank you. I have a feeling that there's more to this Loomian than meets the eye. Uncertain times are ahead of us. With the Soul Heart broken, it is unclear what lies in store for humanity. For now, we must do what we can to avoid further disaster. Where should we go to find the next piece of the corrupted tablet? Ah, yes. It's able to capture a precise close-up sample of the signal emanating from Mr. Ferrix's stone. Using that, I adjusted my sensors to attenuate that particular frequency pattern. This allowed me to isolate for other stone signals without interference from this one. It's been quite an effective strategy, if I may say so myself. That's cool, but like what? All I'm trying to say is that I know roughly the location of the next piece. It is in the frozen mountains of Aurora in the vicinity of a small town called Frostvale. You'll need to travel by train to get to the base of the mountain. I'm not sure there's really any better way to get there. Of course, once you visit it, it'll only be a geo-hop away, right? Ah, trains. Wouldn't have minded starting a railroad company if Aurora didn't already have one. Let's see, where's there another train station in Aurora? There's one in Cheshma Town, I believe, if you've ever been that way. Yes, we are quite familiar with Cheshma Town. Live in Midas Town. Oh yes, of course. Silly of me, that is where your lab is located. Yep, that's the one. Well then, your mother and I are off again. We'll keep in contact via Loomian and Loomian Watch if you need anything else. Take care, everyone. Well, Mr. Ferrix, looks like this is goodbye. Thank you again for all your help. Mr. Ferrix and Mr. Baxley. You are all welcome to come back and visit anytime you wish. Melia and I would love to have you back. Baxley would love to make his special soup for you again. It would be my honor to treat our guests again. Well, if we're talking dinner, why don't we come back tomorrow, Lucas? You know very well that we don't have time to come back tomorrow. Shall we return to Cheshire Town to take a train to Frostville? Yeah, we ought to make our way there now. Oh, before you go, Star, would you mind coming back to discuss something with me? You get a chance, there's something I could use your help with when you have the time. Once you're ready, just swing by my home and let me know. Thanks. Alright, everyone, let's go. Alright. Cheshire Town, here we are. Another reason why this update took so long. Oh, who? The energy pulses came from this world. Has to be him. Let's start searching. Who? What? Is she from Brick Bronze? Alright. Alright, let's see if there's anything that happens when you go outside. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.